Today we reveal a secret. Criminal's fate is decided by a full-time super-legal computer. It's movie-like. Newly minted employee Nina feels like Sherlock Holmes as she uncovers this mind-blowing secret. She caught a City Hall official outside town, where there were no drones. She confessed her worries. The main computer doesn't understand human language. Even if she painstakingly rewired the motherboard, the main computer wouldn't budge. To beat it, infiltrate the legal computer. As a programmer, she feels as distant from the legal computer as a mirage. Only Officer Dick can get close while entering new legislation. All she needs to do is casually stick a USB drive on there and she'll snag top-secret data. Plus, drones won't classify that as illegal. After deep thought, she decides to plan the mission. On the day of the operation, Nina goes through all the steps. Remember, no slip-ups. On entering the control room, phones are confiscated. The big door is ahead. When he unlocks the screen like magic, the founder presses a fingerprint, and Voil Currence's sent data interface shall find a place in the office to receive data. Just slap on the USB. Meanwhile, city councillors are chatting with the founder. Legislative work is a quarter-half objective. The councillor excitedly announces the bill's passage, and everyone buzzes. It's the perfect moment for Dick to sneak back. She glances at the drone like a ninja, keeping it low-key. When he finishes uploading, focuses on the new bill's details while Nina hides in the bathroom, awaiting the signal. Noise bursts out. Nina ducks into the stall. Dick sticks the USB, and the drone doesn't notice. After the new bill's announcement, things spiral out of control. Winnie returns to the console, and everyone starts taking photos. She pretends to accidentally bump the console, only to be stopped by Winnie. Outsiders aren't allowed to touch. After the meeting, Winnie didn't get the USB for no reason, and Nina brings good news outside the company. But Dick is as jumpy as a little bunny. The USB was left inside. It must be retrieved. Nina thinks it's okay, they have the data. No one will notice the tiny thing. But Dick disagrees. If someone finds it, her fingerprints on it, and her life will head down the path of destruction. But if they turn back now, it'll be riskier. They need to wait patiently for a chance to approach the legal computer. Dick feels betrayed, but must stay hidden. Back home, Nina changes her mind again. She decides to retrieve the leftover evidence. Pondering, she encounters a carpenter next door replacing doors. Though her actions would be damaging private property, the drones seem to have selective blindness. Nina has a bright idea. She buys a drill, drills holes in her wall, and the drone stays silent. After a month of hard work, her walls are filled with picture frames to show off her hobby. The drones classify it as an interest, giving her. She sneaked into the office during holidays, mysteriously entering the control room, ready with drill and frames. The moment is ripe. Using the blueprints for the office, Nina finally finds the hiding spot for the USB drive. She's beyond excited. She grabs the frame and drill and faces the surveillance drone as if to say, I'm just indulging in a hobby here. While this act is infringing private property, since it's framed as a hobby, the drones choose to turn a blind eye. After relentless effort, she drills the perfect hole. Retrieving the USB begins. She pulls out a magnet, reaches into the hole, retrieves the USB. Victory assured. She skillfully repairs the hole with putty, gathers her tools, and prepares to leave. Then, she unexpectedly runs into her boss in the elevator. The dirt on her hands attracts attention like evidence. Winnie feels puzzled, but heads to the control room. After unlocking the screen, she notices the black dirt on her hands is multiplying. What a mystery. She recalls Nina's sudden appearance and is filled with doubts. Has she done something? In the morning, Nina pulls out her father's work uniform. He was murdered while working full-time. This will come in handy. She gathers her things and leaves, meeting her brother. Their father's body is released today. She plans a funeral for her father today, but it clashes with main computer maintenance. Today, she can finally access the main computer room to retrieve evidence of her father's murder. Despite his reluctance, her brother still supports her. Nina arrives at the office. Maintenance will be completed in 3 hours, while Winnie is busy checking Nina's activity. The two happen to bump into each other, and Winnie notices something off about Nina's actions. After Nina leaves, Winnie stealthily wants to check her backpack. Unfortunately, this action gets noticed by the drones. She can't violate others' privacy like forced to abandon it. Nina enters the employee corridor with a box, using blueprints. She successfully unlocks the vent cover, and the treasures of the ventilation system are about to be released. Cockroaches scamper out quickly, triggering an anomaly in the control room's sensors, prompting the operations team to come check it out. Meanwhile, Nina quickly changes into her father's work uniform in a secluded area, completely oblivious to her surroundings. Brother calls from funeral, urging Nina to quit. After deep thought, she sees Dad's murder truth is still hidden. No one is solving the case, and the body has been held for 2 months. They can't fight these people. Their family only has 2 members. It's precisely because they are alone that they need to seek justice for their father's death. Her brother can only wish her